How's it going, fellow Infj folk? So I want to talk about going through the holidays. Basically, all of December has an INFJ, and like the struggles that I've had personally, and just wondering if others had similar struggles. So I made a point of it this year, and specifically this month, to be more engaged with my family. I got a large family. I got 4 teenagers, ranging from right now 15, and right now 3, 16-year-olds? Yeah. I have an 11-year-old, I have a 20-year-old, and a 21-year-old. And the thing, the 21-year-old moved out when he was 17, and just recently we opened the doors back up to him, just because of the struggles and finding it being hard to find work. So he came to the house and spent the holidays with us. He's not much of a holiday person. He's more like me, or like how I was before I became a holiday person. Anyway, but the thing that he just brought up something to me, because I was downstairs grabbing something out of the fridge, and he was peeling an orange. He said, "Why is it so quiet around this time every day? Is that because they stay up all night and they all sleep during the day? So I like it." He's like, "You like it? Why?" Is that because it's quiet? There's no arguing. There's no talking crap. There's no drama. It's like, yeah. And he went on talk a little bit about some other stuff. And it kind of led me into, is like, so have you noticed that I kind of like stepped back from parenting? He's like, yeah, a lot. He's like, you can tell why. It's like, I don't blame you. It's like, them two, like, have a mind of their own, and they're like, pretty much don't care what anybody has to say. And I was like, exactly. So it affected my whole parenting. But anyway, that's sort of besides the point. What I want to talk about is alright, this whole month I made a conscious effort to be out there. I'll go sit down and just listen, conversate, being engaged. It's a lot. And like just being around boys acting goofy, being around the girls acting goofy, different ways, how I do that with them. Anyway, like a lot, like I brought this conversation up to my wife because it was the day after Christmas, 26th, or was it 27th? No, I think it was the 26th. Yeah, it was the 26th. It just like reached a boiling point, and my brain just like I had enough. I was sitting downstairs with them, and it just reached that point, and I grabbed my stuff, and I was like, oh my God. I came upstairs, and I've been drained feeling for the past couple days, or since that day, then yesterday, then today I feel better, but I just like totally felt drained, extremely drained. That was a whole month of me putting myself out there with family, and it's different because my boys are all introverts, then my girls, they're extroverts. And so the stuff that I brought up with my wife was about the extrovertedness, and it's about the continuous cycle that they go through. And it's just so, what do you call it? They complain about people. Sorry. Anyway, so yeah, it's a continuous cycle where the girls, and they do it different ways too, but they complain about people who complain and people who are causing drama and talking crap, and in return they do the same stuff. They find out different people to talk crap about and complain about people who are talking crap about them, and to complain about people who do that type of stuff constantly. It's like a cycle, like all day long. One does it more than the other. One brings up stuff about, oh, these people look at me and talk about me. Oh, they're saying this about me, and ooh, I'm making this, and it's like they're really into social media, Snapchat, and conversating in that way. And my wife has allowed them to do it because they're extroverts. But it's frustrating. It was like really frustrating because of the conversations that they have, and it's just like I got tired of trying to help and think about it. And also, so besides that, they're like call out and talk crap about stuff, like not to me, but in the room, and it had to do about politics and supporting and mindfulness and all these different things that we've talked about. And when I talk to them about it, they'd be like, yeah, oh yeah, I understand, yeah, I see what you're saying, and this is the reason why, and blah blah blah. I totally agree with you. But then, like, to hear them in the conversations in the room, they'd be like talking crap about that type of ideology, you know, like bad. And in my mind, I'm sitting there and observing it. I was like, are they aware of what they're doing and saying? And that this is what we talked about. And that they're talking crap about me and my ideologies. And it's stuff that I've done a lot of work, questioned about, and all this stuff. And yeah, it just hit that boiling point, and I eventually brought it up to my wife. I was like, because she felt my vibe. She's like, what's wrong? And I didn't tell her for a few hours. Finally I said it. And of course I felt bad for even bringing it up, and I felt worried because it would create a conflict between me and her, and we'd have disagreements. And there was almost a disagreement, but I kept my mouth shut. And what did I keep my mouth shut about? So she's talking about, well, we got to do these teachable things to them. We got to keep on telling them. And it's like, I've done this. I've broke it down to them constantly. But then just want to think what they want to think, because they got all, in my mind, I'm thinking, because they got all the support from everybody and the people that they communicate with who don't know how to freaking think, who think negatively, who support other negative people, and who are just dramatic, all about drama, talking crap, and all this type of stuff. They got all of these people in their circle, so that's what they're gonna be like. And she's like, well, we gotta do this. We can't just allow it to be like that. This is what parenting is. And she's like telling me that, and I'm like, I must, because I always tell her, like, parenting is about putting our kids in the best situations, you know, making sure that they're in the best goal-oriented type of environment, you know, and finding people who will motivate them and push them to strive to be better. Those are the people that you want. And to where this was our initial thing, like where we would want to meet the family, the kids, and see this lifestyle that they have and the grades and all of this type of stuff, right? That was our initial thing, but then she gave up right away. So like, I wanted to say, I wanted to go into that. I almost did, but like I said, I shut my mouth and said, I just went quiet mode until she went back into, or no, she just stopped talking. Then I told her, I was like, well, I don't even know if I want you to tell him anything. I don't even know if it's going to be pointless, because then all I feel, because how much crap did they talk, that they're just going to talk crap about me and feel a certain way about me and all this type of stuff. It's like, I wasn't going to say anything because I would process it out and I'll just leave it alone, and because there's no point of ever bringing it up. That's what I feel like. Because they have that environment, people in their circle, and they got their aunties and uncles on that side of the family who live the same damn way, and they've struggled all their lives. They're still struggling, like mentally, emotionally. Anyway, that's just kind of what I wanted to bring up, was just that whole idea of struggling, or not even a struggle, just to put yourself out there during the holidays, be around family. But then, have you reached a time where it's just like, okay, that's enough. I cannot do this no more. Go hide away. Go re-energize. And it's because of this and this and this. You know, that's what I've gotten through. This is where I'm finally at. I feel like I've regained some of my energy. But like, I just wanna, oh my God, it's so stressful just because they don't listen. And they've got, you didn't know what I'm saying, but I know. Leave a comment down below if you understand me, or if you have some ideas, or if you know, just what resonated, what helpful thoughts or resources you may have. This is Infj. Thank you for listening.